So I just watched a video about a truck smashing into several vehicles, killing 3 people, and that was a immigrant, Indian national with a CDL license. And apparently this gentleman had received his CDL. It was issued in the state of California, a very liberal state. And they issued a CDL to this young man, an Indian national. And he was intoxicated. They said he was high on drugs, where he's flying in a semi-truck and he just barrels through several vehicles, running into one vehicle as it exploded into flames, killing 3 people.
We warn you, of course, this video could be very upsetting. 3 people were killed when a semi-truck driven by an illegal immigrant plowed into traffic
Well, Dana, sources say the driver is a 21-year-old illegal immigrant caught and released at the California border by the Biden administration in March of 2022. Yet the state of California gave Jashanpreet Singh, an Indian national living near San Francisco, a commercial driver's license. CHP charged him with DUI and multiple counts of vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated. He's expected in court today.
Now, the controversy behind this is maybe this person wasn't supposed to be in the country in the first place. I think they're saying that this guy came in under the Joe Biden administration, where he had the front door of the country wide open and allowed any and everybody to come in if they wanted to be here. And at the same time, California, they went to a very liberal state like California that welcomed these people into our country. Some say that regular Americans weren't looking for opportunities to be truck drivers, but they gave the opportunities to these migrants. Whether this gentleman was legal or illegal, I'm not sure their status. I am sure that while driving a semi-truck, he burrowed through multiple cars, causing one car to burst into flame and kill 3 people, right?
Tuesday on the 10 freeway outside LA, Singh, in an 18-wheeler, made no attempt to slow down, slamming into the back of an SUV before plowing into multiple other vehicles.
The driver was transported for injuries to a local hospital, and at the hospital he was arrested for driving under the influence of drugs.
So illegal immigrants and foreign nationals who can't speak English or read road signs getting into deadly crashes, all too common. A few months ago, you remember this Indian national killed 3 in Florida, making an illegal U-turn.
Man, now Prince Amir's background professionally is in the law, working personal injury, and we would love to represent all of the people that this guy drove right into. The liability that the company has to those people is an open and shut case. Whatever their policy limits are on that truck, and if you're not familiar with the policy limits, all vehicles on the road have to have liability insurance on it. And the liability insurance typically on trucks is not less than $1 million. And it also includes an umbrella policy of, it could be anywhere from an extra $5 million to $10 million, right? And so this company, not only is the accident their driver's fault, they hired a guy who probably they shouldn't have hired, who probably didn't meet the standard to hold a CDL, didn't meet the standard. I don't know if you're gonna be able to prove that they shouldn't have hired the guy, because the guy was licensed. He did have a CDL. So he was licensed to operate the truck. But the fact that, I hope this guy spoke English fluently, because if he didn't speak English and be able to read and write English fluently, that's a violation of the new executive order that the president just put into effect, being that all truck drivers must speak, read, and write English, right? If they can't do that, they can't be behind the wheel of a semi-truck. And so, man, I'm just thinking, if this guy did not have the ability to speak fluent English and write it and read it, so on and so forth, then the liability is, it could be above and beyond whatever, it could be above and beyond even the insurance limits. Could hold that company compensatorily responsible, which is probably going to be likely considering the political climate right now. So man, that family and even all the other drivers are going to be entitled to lots of money. This company is going to have to kick out millions of dollars. 3 people lost their lives. They might as well not even need to file a lawsuit. They just need to cut the check. So prayers to the families that lost their loved ones. That's extremely sad. And golly, I can't imagine, like, you did nothing wrong. You're just riding on the road in traffic, minding your business, and you're doing everything right. You got your seatbelt on, and some crackhead truck driver that probably shouldn't be in the country barrels right into you, crushing your car, bursting you into flames as you're crushed and burned alive, right? That's a nightmare scenario for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Prayers to the family, man. Prayers to the family and anybody that has to suffer in that similar type of way. But family, y'all need to call a law firm immediately and hold this company responsible, hold this driver responsible. We know that money is not gonna make everything better, but it's the least that can be done, right? We'd rather that guy not crashed into the family. But unfortunately, all they can do right now is cut y'all the check. So go get your money. Man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And you know, if y'all need some legal advice, some legal help dealing with personal injury, slide on them DMs, slide on my comments, hit Prince Amir up. And I can't give you legal advice. I'm not a lawyer myself, but I am affiliated with the law firm. I've been in the profession for many, many years. I would call myself an expert in my field, for sure, for sure. But y'all get at me, man. Look at this. What y'all think? Should we let these people who just kind of came into the country drive gigantic vehicles on our roads if they can't read the signs, if they can't like speak English? Like, come on, that's kind of crazy, right? It's one thing to say that y'all can drive a car or whatever, but like semi trucks are the most dangerous vehicles on the road. That's why they require you to get an extra license to operate these vehicles. It's because they're dangerous. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at this. I am Prince Amir. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tap in. Peace.